like, why you brought that up?
There really is someone that hit splits in the hallway? Or you just saying some shit like...
I'm pretty sure there's been some...
Like James Brown splits.
Yeah. Jump up and everything.
Unprovoked.
And now they're gonna live.
No, well, see what it was it was to get the attention of girls, and girls liked it, and he was just like, okay, I'm gonna keep doing it. That's really what it was.
Out of nowhere, I'm like, oh, people in the hallway, hold on, run and start.
Y'all ready?
Type shit.
But yeah, the dude that does
flips and all.
but that's what I'm saying. Like the dude that does the Naruto run in the hallway or whatever. Yeah. Like, so it's like when you see them get big in music, it's like, man, that's the weird kid, man. Ain't nobody trying to. You see what I'm saying? And that's where it will go back to. So
no lie.
Now,
if I saw you hit a split in the hallway, I'm not listening to your mixtape.
See,
really? I would listen.
But that's what
Happy little world.
But
easy, I'm like, right. Do not put me in the cockpit.
Where are you gonna fly it at? Is the question.
There.
With the trees?
That was the answer that came to my mind.
How many trees are in the Arctic? I'm in an Arctic desert in my mind. I'm gonna look up this Arctic forest.
Before you look up this Arctic forest, check that the places in the time is now. You are tuned into the Hey! So glad I'm behind the camera. Got your boy Sabo in the building. As you can see, we have a stacked house. I have some special guests in the building. A very colorful panel, colorful guest, cast, whatever. I'm glad to see all of your faces. We're going to start. For one, we have the members of the Bold Trifecta. Whoa. All right, so we're going to start from the left, the camera's left, and work our way down as far as introducing you all. We're going to start there.
You guys already know who it is. It's your boy Trey. I'm happy to be a part of the Bold Trifecta. Glad to be here and be able to present music and other great things that are coming along the way to everybody. Let's keep it going.
Hey, it's your boy Balance Universal. I'll be performing and DJing at the Bold Trifecta. Super excited about it.
Yo.
Yes.
I'm Love Brinavere. I'm a loop artist. I'm excited to sing. I've had Havi come and dance at my events, and I get to go to one of Javi's events. So thank you guys for having me.
It's your beauty here, Havi Simone.
Down to the queen.
Okay. The brains behind the operation, Bold Trifecta. With my lovely crew, I'm so excited to have all these artists and designers representing with us.
You already know it's your boy Akeem gonna be performing at Bold Trifecta. Might even be modeling too. Maybe a little bit of modeling. Might step into that bag. And yeah, I'm really just excited for this entire lineup that we have. All the work that we put into this show so far. It's gonna be a great time, honestly.
You already know who I am for the third time. This is Enigma. Just another rebel in the city. Also a collaborator as well on the project with the Bold Trifecta, working with Havi Simone. Let's go ahead and make this show lit. I need people to come, pull up, and show out.
Yes, come support. And if you're interested in modeling, we're doing a model call this Saturday at 6:30, 500 West Belmont Street, the Bunny Club, also known as used to be known as the Blocks too. Okay, we would love all the representation. Even if you don't have any experience, we look for all types of body types, men and women, all walks of nature. Okay.
Let's get right into it. We're gonna stay right there. Officially, we usually wait until deep into the interview or within the content, but no, we're gonna start right now. Officially plug this event. You can put up the flyer, really give the details, really plug it at this point. Give the rundown at this time.
Okay, for
Ms.
sure.
Havi Simone.
So Bold Trifecta, it's a platform that I'm developing that is going to be embodying community, setting a tone for creatives. Any type of creative, whether it's art, specifically music, modeling, dancing. But right now we're starting with music and fashion. It's going to be April 4th. We're starting at 8:30 sharp. We're going to about 12 o'clock. We're going to have the amazing Salvo coming and doing some interviews as well. We have a great lineup of artists, and we have a couple designers and stylists too. Everything is listed here, but our artists are Foreign, Introvert Key, Spice, Flow Prophet, Trey Haynes, Benny Trill, Love Brinavere, Balance, and Ty Lou. Of course, we have our collaborators and artists too, King Akeem, and Enigma. And then for our designers and stylists, we have Yada Coom, K&M Apparel, and Styles by Slim J. We're going to be doing tiered tickets, VIP, super, and general admission. VIP, you can get you an awesome VIP spot for the fashion show, as well as a discounted first drink and a raffle entry into possibly winning a designer piece for one of our amazing designers. So definitely go for those 2 tickets, the VIP and super. Now if you want to do general admission, that gets your ass in the door, but I would suggest going for that VIP or super in my opinion, okay? This is my first show, so I'm really excited but nervous. I'll keep it real, but we're going to set a tone for this and keep it going. The plans in the future is to expand out into different cities and things like that, and just continue to build a space for everyone to come together and expose themselves in a beautiful, magnificent way. Like I said, we're hosting that model call this Saturday. So if you're interested in walking for some of our designers, please show up. 6:30, 500 West Belmont Street.
Quick question.
Yes.
In reference to the tiered tickets, can you give the pricing on that?
Yes, our tier tickets, the VIP is $35.
Early bird special too, by the way. Make sure to include the early bird special too.
Yes, the early bird special, $35 for the VIP, and then
Y'all help her out, shit. Yeah,
that's why
if y'all know more context, more details, throw it out.
VIP is $35 doing early bird tickets for the VIP seating, and that's gonna end 2 weeks before the show. April 4th is that date, and then we have the super tickets, $25, and then we have general admission for $10, okay? Now come on, y'all be throwing money out for what you need, okay? Come throw up some money to support your local artists, and you know, give yourself a chance to experience something wonderful. We have an amazing lineup from R&B to soul to loop. My girl Bryn over here, she be running her tracks. I feel like I don't know anyone else in this area, at least, that's doing live looping as they're performing. You know how much like multitasking and focus that takes? It's amazing. Then we have Balance, who over here is a DJ and an artist too. He's been making his name known, getting plugged with amazing opportunities lately. He's so dope and down to earth. We have Trey Haynes, who does a little bit more of a melodic rap, if I'm not mistaken. So really excited for that. Same with Akeem. He does a bit of melodic rap, as well as, you know, what would you call?
I know how to tee up. Let me put it like that. I know how to tee up.
Same with Enigma and Benny Trill. Ty Lue, he got a little bit of drill rap / chill vibes. He's going to be switching up a little bit. We have KK with soul, R&B. We're also going to have some spoken poetry as well within our music too. It's just going to be like, oh yes, and of course we have Spice too with R&B as well. But it's going to be an amazing show. Great lineup and a little bit of everything for different audiences. Styled by Slim J, he's a stylist and he works personally with his clients to take them out, look at what they're looking for, have an intimate relationship with them, and find clothes that match them and their personalities. And then we have K&M Apparel. She's a stylist as well, up and coming. This is her first exposure as a stylist. And K&M Apparel is also foreign, who's KK. So she's like doubling up right now, okay? She's doing the damn thing. And then we have Yada Coom, pretty known in the city. Their designer, Jada, is the designer. Rachel is, like, I guess more of the promoter, supportive, mother. It's a mother-daughter dynamic. It's amazing. They have everything from swimwear to jackets to full-body suits for men and women. So we have a good wide range between our artists and our designers. It's just going to be an amazing night. I'm super, super, super excited.
Hey, Miss Simone, would you mind if I go ahead and talk a little bit about the early bird special as well?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, and then about the merch. We're going
Yes.
into that too. So, okay. Y'all got 20 tickets. Nah, I'm just kidding. Y'all got 20 tickets though. The first people to get one of those 20 tickets will be able to get a Bold Trifecta t-shirt, and they will be able to get a VIP sitting spot next to the runway. And then after that, once the 20 tickets are sold, you'll also get like a raffle within the 20 tickets. But once the 20 tickets are sold, you'll now be able to get 2 raffle entries instead of 1 for that VIP spot. And you will also get a discount off of your drink for the VIP. Who don't, like discounts?
Okay.
Who don't like
Especially on
discounts?
some drinks, okay?
Yeah, exactly. Who don't like
Definitely,
discounts? So if you're not really consider all of that or whatever, and you just want to go regular, consider it. If you just want to go regular, you can go with the super, and you will still get the discount off of the drink. Or if you just want to pop up, you can do general admission. Now, the tickets are going offline a week before the show. So make sure you get your tickets, because if you don't get your tickets by that deadline, the only thing you can get is general admission. We only have so many spots to put next to the runway and so many t-shirts to give out. It's a free t-shirt and a spot next to the runway. Get one of those 20 tickets in the early bird special. Y'all hurry up.
Yes.
In other words, the sooner the better.
All right.
Yep.
All right. And that's the interview. I can go home. No, quick. On a serious note, Miss Havi, what gave you the idea to form this and put this together, and what made you say now?
Well, definitely it's because I have been working and doing quite a few fashion shows, and really tapping into my model bag. And I've been working on networking and building a village of creatives to work with. And so I did a show at Betty's, met Daisy, one of the owners of Betty's, and she is amazing. And she was just like, yo, we're amazing, blowing our heads up. She's like, we would love for y'all to come back. And for anyone who wants to do a show, definitely hit up Daisy at Betty's. She is super open to creating a space for people to come and expose their music. And so with that, I was like, wow, I have been in front of the camera and doing everything like that. I want to step back and produce something and create something. And so that really fueled the momentum for the show. And so it just felt right. You know when you get something, an inkling or an itch, you're like, if I'm not hitting it right then and there, who knows where it's gonna go. So I was like, let's go ahead and make this happen, So that's really where that came from, for sure. And then of course I have my support from my collaborators, and they have been so supportive, keeping me on lock. Like, seriously, because it's easy to show up as an artist, or not necessarily easy, but it's definitely a little bit more lenient to show up as an artist and be like, okay, I'm performing here at this time, and then I'm Gucci. But to create a whole entire space and vibe and energy and show is like something else. And so it's definitely challenged me, and I've really been enjoying that, for sure. And it's allowed me to connect more people and step out of my introverted type of personality, which that's how I am. I love being at home, handling my business, doing what I got to do, popping up, going home. But this has definitely allowed me to step out of my comfort level, comfort zone, and really get creative. So, yeah.
Another question for you. Being that you say you've been a part of many fashion shows yourself, you're a model, so you've been on the other side as far as the performance side. Being that you've had that experience and you've been able to see the pros and the cons as far as the production side or the preparation side, would you say that gives you an edge as far as creating your own show?
I definitely believe it gives me an edge, which is why I was so intrigued to do it myself. I definitely am the type of person that analyzes situations, steps back, looks at how everyone's handling things, take notes, that nature, respect leadership and things like that. I've kind of had that type of personality as a leader, but being introverted to myself, I'm like, I respect giving the other people that space, but God, the universe has been, and everything has been telling me to step outside of that and start putting myself out there and dominating the field that I want to represent, and this is so much bigger than just myself too, and so yeah.
All right,
No,
you're good.
Because it's just like, oh my God, I'm doing it.
I'm here to say we're proud of you. Of course, everyone here. I think we can speak for. I speak for everyone to say we're proud of you. but we are going to shift the energy away to give you some time to breathe. You know what I'm saying? Balance. Yo, you are a DJ and you are a part of this event, this particular venue that's coming up. How do you feel being a part of this particular group that's creating this? How do you feel being a part of the creating process?
So I'm super excited, and the thing I'm excited about most is we did a rehearsal the other day, and just I love seeing artists that's just themselves. So being able to work with such a large collective, and I like the challenge of being able to play music when they're not performing to keep the vibe going, to piece it all together. I just feel like the Avengers are coming together right now. That's what it feels like. You know? So I'm super excited to be here. And yeah, just really excited. I don't even know. It's just super ecstatic. Anything I'm gonna say gonna be even more exciting. And the music is dope, and that's the cool part. Like, because just I love the underground scene, love the local scene, and just being around people that really care about the art, no matter what, and getting another opportunity to highlight what we do, maybe get some more people to tap in with the journey. And then, like, I'm looking forward for, like, 5 years from now, we looking back at that. Man, you remember that show?
We did.
The first show,
Exactly.
And we gonna be so much, all of us, everybody in this room, we just gonna be up, yo. It's just elevating, yo. So, yeah.
That's what's going on. That's what's up. Everyone has been here before. Everyone has been here before. But I appreciate, I value, and I think it's dope that this particular project that you all have coming up is very diverse. We have a loop artist. First time hearing that particular term or that particular genre. So I would like to take this particular moment in this segment to highlight and to introduce Miss Bryn. All right, so Miss Bryn, we start by introducing yourself, giving people your name, a little bit of your background, and your genre, and what you're bringing to this particular venue.
Okay, so I am Bryn. I go by Brynevere as my artist name because I love the fairy tale of King Arthur, and his wife was Guinevere. So I'm Brynevere. And my logo's a dragon. I come from Wales, or my family's from Wales, where singing is like the thing to do, or coal mining. You're either coal mining or you're singing in the pub. So, or you're raising sheep. So I love singing, and I always want to sing with other people. And when I first got into music, I wanted to sing with a band, but no one wanted to play with me because I didn't know what I was doing. So I got this loop station that would play with me no matter what. And that's how I learned how to loop my own voice and loop my own, like, very rudimentary beatboxing, but I can do some boots and cats, and kind of get that going and get a harmony going, and now we're playing, and then you just add some fun lyrics on top of that, and then you can get into neurolinguistic programming and kind of change your world from the inside out. If you start harmonizing words that feel good, like I am beautiful, or something that inspires you, then you can start programming your mind to believe that your life can be better than it is. And then it starts happening, and then the magic starts working. So I love looping for that. I hope that some catchy phrase that feels good in your heart gets stuck in your mind and helps you to feel better in this world. So that's my goal.
For the people that may not have heard of that term, looping, or that particular genre, can you give a brief rundown for the viewers? You gave a rundown for me. Can you introduce that particular genre for the people that may be hearing about it for the first time?
The genre of looping?
Yeah.
Well, it can really be any genre. It just means that if I said something like this, I could go, if I said something like this, and that goes again, if I said something like this, and then you add like a dun, 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 you know what I'm saying? Like, it just, you can stack the harmonies on top of each other. But my genre I like to call forest gospel, because I sing for the trees. And I love the forest the most in all this world.
You're a tree hugger?
Oh yeah.
Big.
We don't
We don't just talk it, we walk it. I get it. So
I love the forest.
When you say from Wales, at what year did you come to the States?
No. My family is from Wales. So it's my granddad. My granddad got us over here from out of the coal mines and onto Pensacola Beach. That was his whole life's work was to wrestle. He was claustrophobic, so he couldn't mine. So he was like, I'm gonna fight my way out, and he did, and he brought our family. He got to Pensacola Beach, and he was like, this is it. And so I owe everything to my granddad. That's that dope. We're not mining. coal mines.
Well, how do you feel being a part of this group?
I'm so grateful. One part of the like ceremonial aspect of this, because that's important to me, is that this is the first I think year of Betty's being open. I think it used to be Chizuko.
Yeah.
So I think they're still in their first year, and for me, the kind of magic of us putting this down as like a foundational event for this space, like kind of leaves this beautiful imprint on the space. And so by everybody coming and putting their energy into it, it's just like a big like clear poof, and the place is like, yes. So I'm so grateful to help be a part of that and to get to meet more of the artists and musicians in this area and kind of help put Pensacola on the map.
Yeah.
I'm really excited. This will be my first show at Betty's since it's been Betty's.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm really grateful. And Chizuko is one of my favorite places, so let's go Betty's.
Yes.
If you can throw out a number as far as shows that you have been a part of thus far, how many would you say?
A number of shows that I've been a part of in my life?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I just got back from New Orleans.
I would say.
Yeah.
She is elite.
Oh man, I don't know. Over 100. I don't know. I've done a few at vinyl. Yeah, and counting.
Just to give more
She's
insight
in
and
the shape,
context of
regular.
what the people would be prepared for when they actually come to the show.
Okay.
This ain't no rinky dink shit. They coming with some actual experience,
Oh,
professional level type people.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. We just got back from Mom's Ball.
Balance
in
a
New
fool,
Orleans.
man. He a fool on them fucking wheels. For sure. No, I'm fucking with it.
And I also play every Tuesday and Saturday at the District Upstairs Lounge. So if people want to hear what I'm bringing, I play jazz on Tuesdays and everything on Saturdays.
It's a great time. District's a wonderful venue too.
It's fun.
Oh my goodness. We were like slow dancing to her music. We're like, oh God, we love it here.
I'm gonna change the energy. I'm gonna swerve in the corner to my nigga Enigma.
Hey.
Let's go.
Right.
Come on, man. Let's tell the people, what are you bringing to the show, man? What can they be expecting when they come to the Bold Trifecta from Enigma?
If I'm gonna put it this way, working with these two right here is actually amazing. I'm not gonna lie to you. When it comes to music performances and everything, it's amazing. I'm more so excited to hear some of Brand's music, and I'm also excited to see more balance on those wheels. My dog over here, Trey Haynes. He put me on to his music, man. The first time I heard his music, bro, it took me by storm. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like,
Amazing voice.
it took me by storm. It's to be able to listen to someone's music that's sitting that close to you and then become one of your favorite artists is crazy. As far as me coming to the show, anytime I perform, I want you guys to be there. So I'm going to show up and show out. And when I mean be there, I want you guys to be there mentally. They saw how it was at a rehearsal, so you can only imagine how it's going to be at the show. I'm telling you guys, pull up. My name is not Enigma for no reason. I'm telling you, it's going to be lit, man. It's going to be lit.
That's what's up. Flip it over to
Hey, what's good?
Mr.
What's
Creative. You already know. You ain't
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
take
yeah.
him.
Not a little.
Take him
If
here.
I gotta introduce myself, I have somebody introduce me, then you ain't been watching this show. You already know who it
Yeah,
is.
for sure.
Yo, so I mean, hey, this will be like technically my first show. I've done talent shows before. I've been singing and doing all kinds of music for a long period of time. Rapping for, I don't know, for at least since I was in middle school, so over 10 years. But been writing forever, you know. So this will be my first official show. But I'm no stranger to performing in front of large groups of people, being on stage. I'm excited though for this opportunity. Enigma was the one that told me about it, and then King Akeem told me about it as well and mentioned that they wanted me to be a part of the show. So, you know, I really thank y'all for reaching out to
Grateful.
me. Yeah, very, very happy to be a part of the show. As far as my music, you know, what you guys should be expecting at the show. I have a tendency to always do unreleased music whenever I'm performing live. So there is going to be a little bit of that, and then also a song that I have out right now called Church, which is streaming on all platforms.
Church.
It's a bop.
It is.
Appreciate it.
I
That's
fuck
on my
promise.
morning
Stream it.
rotation, just so you know.
Stream
You are in my
Appreciate
playlist,
it.
my boy.
Appreciate
I'm
it.
trying to tell this nigga this 2021.
Yeah,
That's a
20,
heat,
yeah.
yeah.
21,
They're like, yeah, that's cool, but listen to these songs.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, this
Hey.
over
That's
here.
how it be when you're behind the mic, you know what
Yeah,
I'm
I mean,
saying?
and for me, I feel like the reason why I felt that way is because whenever I do something that I didn't expect myself to be able to do, that's what I tend to gravitate towards most. So it's not that I didn't. It's not even that
Church
I don't
is
like
easy.
the song. It's not saying that it's easy, but Church for me was an easier song than some of the other songs that I've written.
Came up more natural.
Yeah, it came off more natural. So it's like I'm glad everybody that has heard it has enjoyed it. Those that have enjoyed it. But yeah, no. So but that is the song that I'm going to be performing, and I've had to go through a little bit of a learning curve to try to make the song fit this live performance, and so I'm excited to see how well that's going to go once we get out there. I'm just happy to be a part of it, man.
That should be for a set. That should be like your closer.
Closer,
Yeah.
I think that's the opening song. I want to hit people immediately and draw them in. I want to hit people immediately and have them sit there and be like, okay, damn, I don't care what else he got to say. I'm just going to listen to everything he's got. So that's how we jumping
I feel
straight
that.
into it.
Not saying that you can't. I feel that you can, but as far as your set, you have to form that to where you can sustain that energy. Because you don't want to lose them, and you have like 2, 3, 4 songs, and they only vibe with their first one, and then they fizzle out with the next one. It's like, but I
But
like the first one.
the two songs that I will be performing, like I said, it's gonna be Church first, and then another song after that is gonna be unreleased. It's nobody.
Are you gonna do any of your freestyles? Cause me personally want to see that.
freestyles from like that I've been
That you've been dropping. I just want to see you do a freestyle.
Not for this show, but in the future, yeah, for sure.
Where can they find those that content?
creative_Trey_. If you go to my Instagram, creative_Trey_. Link in the bio, it'll take you to everything else.
Hey, when we supposed to be doing the cipher as well?
Yeah, I
Oh
was about to
yeah.
say.
Somebody bust out a beat. Let's run it. Go ahead.
So
Nah.
you might, if we hit that cipher, you might catch straight hands.
It gets all of us. Everybody's
You feel
gonna have a
what I'm saying?
freestyle.
Everybody.
We're gonna have a little loop freestyle somewhere in there somehow.
What you mean? What you mean? I'm gonna get Havi Simone
There
to
you
To be
freestyle
honest
too.
with
Yeah,
you,
he's trying to
It's
get
gonna
me
be
to
wild.
I used to do ciphers all the time. He was a part of
Yeah.
one lunch table cipher. We can do a
Detroit
cipher
Nuggets.
tomorrow, next week. It don't matter if we got enough people.
No.
Y'all let me know when y'all run it. We can do it.
Got you.
That ain't shit.
Got you.
I do
Cypher coming soon, lunch table.
I do have another question for Trey though. Being that you say, of course, it's your first show, you don't have that many performances under your belt to this particular magnitude. With being a part of this particular cast of people, does it make it more easier for you going into this particular project than you would have if you knew no one?
For sure. I mean, nobody can. I don't believe anybody can be successful at something completely by themselves. Not only is this going to be my first show, but this is my first opportunity to really get to meet these wonderful, talented people. And I hope to be able to meet more of those people here in the city. One of my biggest goals this year was to be able to network and connect with other people. You know what I'm saying? So when you have like minds working together and you have other people who are talented and have a vision and they're always trying to connect with the people in the group. I love when I see Havi message in the group. She will tag your ass and say, hey, like this message so I know that you read it. I love that. There's no excuse for, I didn't know, I wasn't prepared. Like, no, you know what we got going on. We're trying to make shit happen. We're trying to make something, valuable and something that's going to grow and expand, like she said, bigger than ourselves. So, yeah, being a part of this group has been amazing so far, and I look forward to being able to meet more people in the Pensacola and surrounding area that love music and are passionate about what they're doing.
That's what's up. Sure, we gonna come over to my dog King Hakeem, man. King Hakeem.
Yeah, serious.
in the building. I heard he got some big shit on the way, man. Tell the people what they can be expecting from you at this upcoming venue.
Well, specifically with the performance, one thing I've noticed, like with every performance that I do, I always videotape my performances, of course. So I go back and watch them, and I just see the improvement every single performance, whether it be from how I interact with the crowd to my movement on stage, my stage presence, anything like that. I always see improvement. So from a base level, I'm gonna be honest, y'all just gonna see another level that I'm about to break through in this next performance, truthfully. But in terms of like my actual set list, I like 9 times out of 10 I'm gonna do something to like get the crowd hyped, keep them engaged. But like with this set, like the first half of my set list, I'll be honest, it's gonna be real deep stuff that a lot of people are gonna relate to. It is. We're not gonna talk about the second half. I'll let that stay where it's at. But that first half, is like this is the first time I've really like went so hard on my set to the point where it's like even just listening to it and envisioning, I'm just like, damn. Like this shit can make a grown man cry. Like for real.
Brother.
But yeah, and I'll drop a little sneak peek here, just cause save on my dog. I got an album dropping this year too.
Hey.
So
You heard it here.
Exclusive.
keep an eye out.
Good job.
Check out the lineup.
No, for sure.
Lineup.
No, for sure.
Nice.
We stacked.
We are stacked.
I want to ask a question. This is going to be a group question. Please don't try to overtalk, but anyone can answer. It can be in any order. But what I want to ask, because it applies to everyone, what is your mental escape or your non-music related therapy? Because we can get overwhelmed with this creative shit. You know what I'm saying? I hope we create daily or semi-daily or a lot. It can get overwhelming as far as trying to build something and create something as far as music or fashion. What do you do to escape, or what do you do to stay grounded levelly, or what is your particular therapy outside?
Honestly, half the time I'll hop on the game with these two. that's my escape. We'll just get on the game and just like play for hours, having a good time. That's like my go-to, the game. Honestly.
Anyone else?
I like to go to raves. I just like to go dancing at raves. You know what I'm saying? You got the EDM music playing. And,
You good.
You good. Oh, my bad. But yeah, I love dancing at raves because it's like that community in its rightful state is built on PLUR, which is peace, love, unity, respect. And like people just go there just to vibe out, be free. I know it's extra stuff there, you know, it comes with a reputation. But it's purest form, man. People just let them there. Yo, people just vibing, man, trying to catch a vibe. And dance more. For real, dance more. It's a good escape. And it allows you to get away from your mind and just feel your body. And not in a disgusting way. When I say a disgusting way, like sometimes we hard on ourselves. We look in the mirror and find flaws, but like just exist. And I feel like dancing allows me to do that.
So, I like to watch a lot of movies, TV shows. I tried to make it a mission of mine or a goal of mine this year to kind of watch a little bit more pop culture things that I may not have known about. Just to kind of like, I feel like if I educate myself on those types of things and I enjoy them, I could maybe reference them in a song later. Yeah. I may be able to use them as talking points later on. So just getting an opportunity to watch movies, TV shows, interviews from other artists, seeing what their thoughts are on their music or whatever's currently going on in the space today in the music scene. So just gaining knowledge that way.
Anyone else?
I'm like,
Go ahead.
oh yeah.
Brent, no, you go. Yes.
I'm like, wow, there's an escape? How do y'all get out of here? I guess the closest thing to an escape, although I do love dancing and getting inspired by other people's work, because that feels like an escape outside of myself. The best escape from me is actually journaling, because then I can kind of see what the like my ego is wrestling with, and I can look at it from like as if she's another person. So I started the Artist Way, and those morning pages really help you like get outside of yourself and be like, oh, look at what she's struggling with.
Yeah.
So silly. Or I go to the woods and get in the river, get in the mud, you know. My forest home.
This is hard. this is hard. I should have been over here thinking about my answer instead of listening to everybody else. I was. Cause my mind is there like 24/7.
We'll come back tomorrow.
I say sports.
Yeah.
I play football. I hoop. And yeah, I'm on a game with them. So if I'm not playing football or hooping or something like that, I'll probably out on some Call of Duty or something like that. Play some Ghost Recon.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, actually, Ghost Recon is my escape. Yeah, that's
the
This
one.
man, this man be so locked in on Ghost
Look,
Recon.
I wanted to be a Navy SEAL when I was a kid. Alright. So, I mean, it allows me to do that. But yeah.
Everyone get an answer?
I would say for me, it would definitely be getting out in nature. I love going to the beach, taking walks, tapping into myself through dance as well. I love playing with my little one. She's just so imaginative and adventurous and fearless, and she allows me to reel it back into that childlike mindset that just I feel like we can, take advantage of with the day-by-day adulting type things. I feel like at the end of the day, we were children for a reason, and I feel like at the end of the day, we should always kind of circle back to that, and it's like a 360.
Shout out to the little ones.
Okay, and that's why I'm so grateful for my little baby. But yeah, those are my three things I definitely try to do. I'm working on getting back into journaling and reading and things like that too, keeping my mind sharp, and yeah, for sure.
That's what's going on. That's what's up. I love it.
What about you?
This ain't about me. I stay busy, man.
Watching cartoons with the sun is great, though.
I stay busy. Staying busy with this is my escape, to be honest with you.
Oh, really?
But the question's back to y'all, not about me. When it comes to creating or having anything done in Pensacola, people may say we are a lower tier or lower level when it comes to the platform that we create when it comes to this particular region, the Panhandle, Pensacola. What do you have to say to the people that feel like anything done in Pensacola or produced from Pensacola shouldn't or isn't taken as serious as other notable places?
2 words. Fuck them.
Real said that.
Real talk. I would just
No.
keep it a buck. Like, just this table alone has more talent than your everyday average Atlanta rapper.
Facts.
And we went.
Shade.
we went to Atlanta. Bad. Shit
What
was
you gonna
so
say?
trash.
I'm gonna say something. I got to roll because I got an appointment.
For sure.
But I will say, in the last it's going on 3 years of me being here, and in that first 2 years of grind, I just been tapping in with all kinds of artists, and literally my first week of being here, I met Hakeem and Trill, it was at Subculture. Right as it was going from easy going to Subculture, and like they put me on their music and me like, yo, we got a show coming up, and like time has definitely moved, and like I was meeting amazing artists then, and I'm meeting amazing artists now, and like seeing some of the amazing artists I meet then, seeing the growth, and in Pensacola, man, we are here. And also just doing the history, like I discovered that this country started in Pensacola. And like a lot of people, even like being at lunch table.
Can you elaborate on that? 'Cause I didn't know that.
Yeah, go.
Oh, you didn't know that?
You ain't never been through the airport.
I mean,
They always saying this was America's first settlement the entire time.
Yeah.
I didn't know
And
that.
I don't know the complete history, cause like that blew my mind. They got a plaque over there by Wahoo Stadium. That's when I learned, and people like, yeah, like I just got here. But either way, but even with the lunch table, like if you actually go backwards and see all the artists that come through, like the fact like Melissa Ray, like
Marissa.
Marissa, sorry, I did that. she gonna kill me. But like seeing her live performance and then going back and realize she had, you know, an episode on here, it's like, man, we are building a legacy here. Like, it's really cool. And it's like, and it's, I feel like there's people, like, oh, I was DJing at 1216 North and this kid came up on me. It's like, yo, I really want to DJ. And I wrote it down. So right now, you know, you see us, but there's people watching us, getting ready to rise with us as we continue to rise in Pensacola, as we continue to highlight the artists. And I'm not even just talking music, but modeling. We got film festivals that happen here. We got so many outlets of art as we continue to, and at the end of the day, we're not against each other. You know what I'm saying? I think one reason why Atlanta thrived, because they locked in. Even before you had a Lil Baby and Future, you had like, and Future comes from the count A Dungeon Family, which is attached to Outkast, Goody Mob, which is South Legends. You know what I'm saying? And of course, I got the Outkast shirt on. I didn't even think about it, but like, man, I took that to heart when Andre 3000 said, "The South has something to say," and now you know it's so colorful. The fact that we have somebody whose, you know what I'm saying, legacy is from the Wales. You know what I'm saying? Like, all of us have a story. And no matter what, we're not waiting on the industry to tell us what we can do. If anything, we are our own industry, and it's up to us to continue to elevate it. And if y'all ain't with it, that's on you. But we don't need nobody outside of here to make this shit pop.
Most definitely. I agree completely. I definitely feel like there is a notion that, you know, Pensacola is not doing anything because, you know, like a crabs in a barrel type mentality in certain parts of the industry that's in Pensacola, which is why I felt so strongly on creating a network, a village of people that are for unity and for pushing each other and for, you know, developing and just like, you know, having each other's backs and things like that, and not worrying about all the outside chatter, because everyone has to start from somewhere. Everyone has to start from ground zero and build themselves up. You know, some people may have a little bit more leverage than others in that aspect, but the more grind and struggle that you have to go to get where you're going makes the ending just as much, way more sweeter at the end of the day. You know, you look back, you're like, wow, I did that shit, I did that. So.
You kind of touched on the next question, though, as far as that whole crabs in the barrel mentality. Of course, it's in the industry, but just as far as your everyday, just in your city, I think this correlates to anyone's hometowns, your neighborhood, your school, anyone that knows you growing up. Has any of you personally experienced or witnessed that crabs in the barrel mentality as you've been creating the lane that you're in currently?
Put it out for themselves. I've seen people that's had that happen to them, and I've seen it more since I've been working on developing this show and things like that. It's like you will go and support these people and their shows and things like that, and you turn around and, you know, and create a space to receive the same energy that you give off, and you don't get that.
Wow.
Yeah.
So like,
It's a real thing, which I think why Pensacola people don't respect the creative industry, you know, to an extent, because it's such an individualistic type thing going on in certain areas. I mean, there's so many different pockets within the creative space here in Pensacola, so it's not all like, you know, nasty necessarily, but there are those groups of individuals that I feel like create that kind of negative.
But that's the whole gist of the analogy, how crabs are in the barrel. As one tries to get out, the others pull them down to get out. So.
I see.
Well, I'm glad
Now
that you
I learned
haven't-
that.
I'm glad you
I'm
have not
learning.
been had to deal experience or dealing
Or
with
maybe you
things
have,
like
just
that.
didn't know that
notice,
that's
but
what's
Or didn't have that analogy
Yeah, just
to
didn't
it.
have
I definitely didn't have the analogy. I don't know crabs that well yet, I guess. I haven't spent enough
But
time
have
with crabs.
Have you ever had situations, anything similar to like that?
I have felt
Basically haters of your own kind. Haters
Yeah.
for people that look like you, that come from the same places you come from, that don't want to see you win. That's all.
This is usually the reason why a lot of celebrities leave their hometowns, because the people that are there know them too much to where I can't really celebrate you, because I remember when you were down bad and you were worse than I was. And
That's what I
now
was
you're
finna
sitting
get
up
into.
here,
That's what I
you're
was
better
finna
than
get
I
into.
am.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
no,
what I was
And
finna get into.
that eats at people's ego too much because they're just like, how the hell did you become the guy and you were just beneath me?
Wow.
That's the main
Few years
correlation
ago.
to it. That's the main
Yeah.
correlation. Yeah.
Wow.
So that's the reason why a lot of people with their music may not blow up in their area. They have to reach out into different cities and different areas where people don't know them. Because the moment you attach your face to something or attach your face to it and people know it's you, and those are the same people that grew up with you, they're going to look at you and feel like you're not worth whatever it is you're asking for. Why would I pay you to see you perform? You used to freestyle back in high school. Like I used to see this shit for free.
Yeah,
You know, I'm not finna
Oh,
pay
girl,
anything.
broke your heart on homecoming.
Yeah, like,
I
there's
think
always
you've created
something.
such a great village, though. You know, with the Pixies and everything like that, and like that's inspiring. You know, that's lovely to have. And you know, when you encompass yourself around those type of people, you know, you may not experience that, you know, as much. You know, but when you're trying to find your group or your network or your village, you know, you might come within those type of people that aren't supporting you like they should.
It's more
you know?
common amongst minorities because we're the ones trying to reach out. Not saying that other people aren't struggling or trying themselves, but more so with minorities because we're as a whole trying to get out of the condition that we're in.
I myself, though, here in the Pensacola area, haven't experienced it as much, but I also, like I mentioned,
You just getting started.
I was just about to say,
You just fucking getting started.
I was finna hit the nail
like
on the
I
head.
was about to say, like I just already mentioned, you know, I haven't had the opportunity to be able to get out here and network with a lot of the people in the area, so I haven't had an opportunity to really experience it personally. But I do know from the things that I've heard from different people in the different area that situations like that do happen. You know, that's the reason why I feel like it's very difficult with music because music is such a fun thing. Being creative and doing creative things is so much fun that it's very, very easy to lose track of where your relationship with the people around you is at because the music is so much fun. And when you're having so much fun, you're having fun with other people, you tend to lose sight of, is this person my friend or not? Is this person really with me or not? Because the music is so fun.
That is true.
And you can't let the music part, the fun that you're having making the music and working and grinding together, you can't allow that to be a blinder on your eyes to where you can't see if a person is truly fucking with you or not.
Most definitely.
So that's one of the
finna-
hardest
That's
things
what I'm
to
finna
do.
get to.
I ain't never heard words so real, bro.
Yeah.
That's what I'm finna get
Because
to.
because nothing sucks more than you get with somebody like my sister. My sister says this all the time. She says, I kind of like to watch interviews of a person first before I listen to their music. I was like, okay, you know, and I didn't understand that at first because I was like, oh, the music is fire. But to her, if I don't like the person, I don't want to support your music. You know what I'm saying? So nothing sucks more than getting connected with somebody and you guys are making great music. And then, but along the way you start seeing, this person ain't shit. Or this person is like this. Now you've got a dilemma of like, keep working with them and making this fire music, but I don't really like the person for real. And people get put in those awkward situations where you gotta kind of, you know, that happens. Yeah, that happens. Situations like that happen. The music can't lose sight. Can't lose sight between the music and the relationships because that's where you get that crab in the barrel mentality from. People don't even know. People won't even know it.
No, I'm not saying you.
They
like,
smile in your
Talking
face,
about this shit too.
and then the whole time you think they really rock with you and your music. They just trying to use you. They just trying to use
We
you.
cutting close on time, so we're gonna speed past. Y'all about to say about 10 more minutes.
What I'm gonna get into, like I was finna say before, the whole stigma around Pensacola is more so known as like peace. People come here to settle down. People come here to chill, and you know the people that are more so born here want to go out and do something exciting, but they have already, as us being kids, we didn't really have like the cash to go out and do things exciting for real. So it's like, oh, you know, there's not a lot of things to do for teenagers, but there's a lot of things to do as adults. So whenever they move out of Pensacola and they go somewhere else, they'll hear that Pensacola is on the rise, and then people in other places like Atlanta and stuff like that, because Atlanta's like my second home. They will go there and be like, oh yeah, you know, I got this friend back in Pensacola, they're doing this in Pensacola and da-da-da. And it's like, they're always like, man, Pensacola ain't, you know, they're always like, don't even worry about it, because it's like, oh yeah, that's my hometown, I came from there. I know it ain't really nothing there. That's why I moved away. And it's like, dang, we're on the rise again, and we're showing y'all like there's a lot of stuff to do here, but because you were so tired of the people you had to deal with in high school and middle school, because it was messy. I mean, that's what school is sometimes. You're so tired of the mess that followed you into adulthood, you just want to be like, oh no, I'm just gonna shun them, I don't care about them or whatever. Like, and going on to what he's I think one of you guys said, as far as like, oh, I knew them in high school, that was the kid that used to always, I'm gonna throw an analogy, that was the kid that used to always hit splits in the hallway or something like that. Or that was the kid
Freestyling the lane.
hey, I'm like, hey, listen.
We see it talking about me because they're freestyle in the lunchroom.
Hey, man, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, hey, we know somebody, he watching, he know. But anyway,
that's another level weird though.
You see what I'm saying?
Or walk on their hind legs.
You feel what I'm saying? Or like, but it's just
Flicks in the hallway.
we ain't gonna talk about
running through the
We didn't run to the cafeteria at lunchtime.
Yeah,
That's
or the kid used to run behind
That's
it.
different from hitting the split in a hallway.
Hey, listen. It came like that though. Or like,
You could have said anything.
That's random.
Listen.
He
No,
watching right
because
now
they're-
like.
He watching right now like, why
Quick
you
question.
brought that up?
There really is someone that hit splits in the hallway? Or you just saying some shit like,
I'm pretty sure there's been some
like James Brown splits?
Yeah. Jump up
and everything. Yeah.
Unprovoked.
Now they're on the Olympics.
No, well, see what it was it was to get the attention
Yeah,
of
like,
girls,
it has to get
and girls
attention.
liked it, and he was just like, okay, I'm gonna keep doing it. That's really what it
Out
was.
of nowhere, I'm like, oh, people in the hallway, hold on, run and start.
Y'all ready?
Type shit.
But yeah, the dude that does the
flips and all.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like the dude that does the Naruto run in the hallway or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, so it's like when you see them get big in music, it's like, man, that's the weird kid, man. Ain't nobody trying to.
Oh,
you
yeah,
see what I'm
that's
saying?
what I'm saying,
And
yeah.
that's where it will go back to. So
No lie.
now,
If I saw you hit a split in the hallway, I'm not listening to your mixtape.
see,
Really? I would listen extra.
but that's
Five people in the world.
but you see, that's what I'm saying. So if you get that whole stigma and then you put it around you put that stigma around Pensacola. So now look at the city instead of just it being the person.
And
That's what the city would happen.
Sadly though, it's not just Pensacola. I mean, I feel like that's gonna be almost any small city that you go to. Nobody, wants to support the people that's there in that city. For
And then
real.
we're coming out with athletes. They're not thinking about us for music. They know us as athletic.
Bryn has
You gotta,
Go ahead.
you just gotta
Yeah.
find your group, man.
Right.
Make room for the other. Go ahead.
Well, I feel very much intentional about being in Pensacola. And I came here from Los Angeles. And I was there in LA, I was in Nashville, and I was in Austin. And all those places there were so many musicians competing to get your attention. Sometimes they had to pay to play.
Yeah.
When I came to Pensacola, and I got to stay at my parents' house, and there was finally food in the fridge for the first time in months. I was like, oh my God, can I stay? And I reached out to local venues, and people were like, oh yeah, you want to sing here? No one ever asks. Come sing here. Yeah. And then I got paid to play, like right off the bat. And so for me, and this is just my experience, but I want to bring it to the table just in case, like, that there's some opportunities here. I think that there's a thirst for individuality, uniqueness, artistry. I mean, Pensacola wants to be like New Orleans. I mean, we throw our little tiny Mardi Gras.
Scene downtown.
We're trying to make that happen. We're bringing the youth in. I know we got a college. We got a team. Like, we're trying to bring the youth back. I mean, it is the oldest settlement, so we need some youth here. And that energy, I think this is a beautiful like nursery for cultivating your craft. And in Pensacola, if you want something to happen, no one's going to make it happen for you. You have to make it yourself. Sure. And yes. You're a prime example of that. And you're like, I want my friends to be showcased. I want the talent to be seen. And here it is. Boom. And it happened that easy.
Yeah.
and they wanted you there,
Mhm.
and we want you here.
Right.
And so for me, not only that, also on like a land level, like on the actual earth, because you know I'm forest gospel here, I have to speak for the trees. We have the most biodiverse forest in the United States, here in this area. We're also on the same landline, I believe, latitude line, as the pyramids of Giza. Like, we're on a sacred spot of the planet.
Hidden gem.
The estuaries
Yeah.
here, like,
We really are.
I ain't know that
Y'all
shit.
notice we really don't get bad weather.
I ain't know that shit.
No,
That-
yeah.
Yeah.
Location based.
gorgeous
Yeah,
here, and through that, I think God is speaking through the earth to you, and so like this is prime space for beauty to come out. I remember being in Los Angeles, going outside in Hollywood, not a single bird to be heard, just like meow. And I'm not trying to throw shade on LA, except Hollywood is like gnarly. So, but I walk outside here and you can barely sleep. The mockingbirds are up at midnight, like let's talk. You know, I
It's
just
beautiful.
feel
It's
like.
actually
we have
beautiful.
owls.
I'm gonna say we literally have an owl like right above
My
our
window is shut.
So I just wanted to bring that to the
My window is
table as
shut.
well.
Right.
'Cause
And thank you.
don't hear
I
that.
totally agree, which is why I do love putting myself out there, out here with the space. Like I said, with Daisy, an amazing person that's open to creating a space for creatives to do their thing. There are, like I said, there are groups of people who are so for promoting people and allowing you to get your first start or continue or build back in or take you under the wing. Like Sly, he's an amazing photographer and he is so open to, you know, giving tidbits and coaching and things like that. You are so right. But I feel like with that, you know, like a yin and yang, you have to look at both spectrums of it and things like that. And if you're, for someone like me who's like, oh, you know, peace, love, you know, unity, I'm like, I want to lessen that aspect of a crabs in a barrel and really kind of promote that really unified energy that you have even seen that is here in Pensacola. The gem that's Pensacola, beautiful beaches, amazing scenery, good food, you know what I'm saying? And so that's why I feel like it's important, you know, to definitely stick here if you are developing and really make a notion, not just a name for yourself, but a name for Pensacola, and to carry that with you. So that's definitely true. Definitely thank you. Appreciate you for giving that perspective.
And
For sure.
I've heard people also say too that just within the Pensacola area, trying to build more of a hip hop scene within this area.
Yes.
That's been one of the things that's been lacking in this area. So when you don't already have that, you kind of have to really focus on trying to build that, and then want to build it to where it's consistent. You know what I'm saying? You don't. You know, we may have a hip hop scene that'll pop up for a short period of time, but you want it to be something that we can a place that's meant for it.
Yeah.
Where you can go. You know, you have a place like Wild Greg's, which has a specific theme, and they're not playing no hip hop music in it. You know what Wild Greg's is gonna play, and you know what type of time they on.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
this is what I'm gonna say. If you even really want to take it there, downtown is not for us. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if we
may
go
not,
into
but-
Seville,
But if it's not for us, then what is for us?
Exactly.
And that's what
And
we're
that's
trying
why-
to get to, is to create that with Bold Trifecta and create a new area.
Everything that's
that
been
was
for us is
they
get shut
ruined
down
it.
really
Yeah.
That's what I'm
quick.
saying.
I was just
We're
gonna say that
trying
next.
But and that doesn't mean that we stop. That doesn't mean that you give up on it. That just means that you gotta, you know, learn from the mistakes of the past and
For sure.
continue to build towards trying to make something like that that's consistent.
Plug this show once again.
Okay, so yes, Bold Trifecta, music and fashion show, April 4th, okay? We have an amazing lineup, 10 artists, 3 amazing designer/stylists. We have our tier tickets, VIP Super and general admission. Again, those will be going off sale a week before the show. So definitely tap in, get your tickets as soon as possible. Come support, come show out, come network as well.
Come get an opportunity to see some of Pensacola's finest.
Right, and
And
also you can catch more updates and things like that on my social media page, Havi Simone, on all platforms, and then we have a Bold Trifecta Instagram. You know, we ain't got many followers because we're brand new, but that's okay. But it's _ the real Bold Trifecta. We will be posting content of our rehearsals, content of our mini ciphers, content of us just out in the community doing our own thing, and things like of that nature. So yes.
And look, all you gotta do, bro, If you watching this on your computer right now, QR code right there, twin. Pull out your phone.
Make it very easy and accessible.
Just
Okay.
Look
just-
at the light.
Look at it, look at it.
Look at the
all you got-
light.
all you got- That's all you got.
Balance Universal said y'all are the best and y'all are inspiration.
To look at
Appreciate
it.
you, man. Love you, brother.
Oh, we love you.
I want all of you to look at it.
And like I said, our boy Salvo's going to be there doing interviews, talking, and mingling and things like that. So if you love the opportunity to meet him, do it while you can before this man is too big to even talk to, okay? Take advantage of it while you can.
Sure.
No, for sure. Before we get up out of here, really quick, I would like all of you give me 3 things you cannot live without. We're not talking about the Arctic. We ain't talking about the woods. Just in general, give me 3 things you cannot live without. We're gonna start with my nigga.
You better not say pocket rocket.
Man, that too. No.
Double pistol.
Oh, first and foremost, it's gonna be. It's gonna sound so cliche, but bro, it's some real thing. Our Lord and Savior up above God.
Yes.
Live without Him. Live and breathe His name. My mental health.
Yes.
I live with my mental
Very.
health. My mental health, and the third but not least, my family. And just because we ain't blood don't mean we ain't family. I have brothers, and whether me or my brothers may not be talking right now at the moment, or whether we are, it's still my family at the end of the day. I've only had one, legal brother, not legal brother, but blood brother, rest his soul, but I actually have actual brothers. So my family, mom, brothers, sisters, cannot live without you guys, 100%. Y'all are the reason I'm still here.
But yeah, for me, it's gonna be like Nigma said, it's God for sure. I owe God everything. God put my family in my life, and I'm not just talking about my blood family. I'm talking about my household family as well. So I most definitely thank God for everything that He's given me. Hard lessons and good lessons, like he also said, stealing all my answers. My family for sure. I'm talking probably my biggest support system ever, household and blood family. And the last thing that I can't live without, honestly,
That pocket rock.
believe it or not, man, this city, real talk, this city done made me into the person that I am. All the hate, all the love, everything, this city has made me King Akeem. So shout out to the city, man.
Skip me, please. I can't. My brain, no.
Alright. It's Bryn.
Definitely God and nature. Those are kind of the same thing to me. And mental health. These are all good. Everything Enigma said. But also, if I was gonna go for like 3 things, my loop station for sure. That brings me closer to God. My voice memos, of course, because I have a terrible memory and I need to get those songs down. And then my friends, man. I being able to laugh about this life with people that you love and trust makes this life worth living to me. And I have some of the most amazing friends I've could have possibly ever dreamed of, and I'm excited to make more. So friendship, man, is my favorite part about being on this planet.
Sure. God, music, and my family, blood family, and the family that I create along the way. You know what I'm saying? So that's it.
Just give me 2 things. Huh? This is
Okay,
something,
yes,
something.
I just know everyone's saying on things that I'm thinking, and
that's
everything is
okay.
so
Genuine. Just say it from the heart.
That's all you gotta do.
I can't live without my radio.
Yeah.
Definitely my village. God, of course. And
The dance floor. What'd you say?
the freedom to be myself and to create. I feel like those are 3 main things I cannot live without. Yes, for sure. Yes.
Any shout outs? Shout out Miss Betty. Miss Daisy.
Yes. Shout out Miss Daisy, owner at Betty's. Shout out Who have I not shouted out? I've shouted out already.
Shout out to yourselves for being here, being
Yes,
present,
yes.
and
See, I
being.
got pregnancy.
I'm just
letting
butterflies.
y'all
It's just-
Yeah.
No, for sure. Help her out. Hell, yeah.
Shout out to y'all two. I'm not even gonna hold you, bro.
Thank you so
Real
much for having me.
RNS, man. Real talk, man. Shout out to y'all too. Definitely we want y'all there at the show. You know. Shout out to everybody that supported us, everybody that stayed with us through the journey. There has been, like Tyler Perry said, you got roots, you got branches, you got leaves. There has been people that's fallen off the tree. So shout out to everybody that stayed. Shout out to everybody that committed. Shout out to everybody that gave us a platform, including you guys, to push this out.
Thank you, though.
And
That
real
was
talk.
spoken so well.
And real talk, shout out to the haters, man. 'Cause
Hey.
real talk, y'all naysayers, man.
You know who you
Y'all,
are.
y'all naysayers, bro. Y'all make me go even harder. So I appreciate it. Y'all can hate all y'all want. It's just gonna make me better.
Shout out
Hate
to
the way
David
you walk.
Hoffman. He's doing a play called The Wait or Just Wait. He's having rehearsals tonight and every Thursday at 7 p.m. He's looking for amazing talent, even if you don't have experience acting. He's doing acting coaching as well, which is so awesome. It's the first time I've seen someone do rehearsals and acting coaching for free, and it will feed you. Now, come on. Okay, so if you're open to that, yes. Look up Dr. David Hoffman on Facebook. He's amazing. And like he said, all the people who have supported us, all the people who have given us a chance and created a space for us to promote ourselves, and yeah. Mom, shout out mamas. Love you, dudes.
Shout out my dudes.
Mama San. I don't know what this was. I guess it was like, Avengers Unite.
I want to say shout out to all the artists who have not yet stepped into their full artistry. You are so worthy of your dreams and your art, and I remember being too scared to start, and it's never too late to start.
Bars.
And you, like, if you want to be somewhere on some stage, like, you can be. Your dreams are closer than you think they are, and there is a niche for you. Somebody somewhere is going to vibe with what you're doing. People don't know what's cool until you show them what you think is cool. So thank you for holding down your vibration. Keep going. Keep glowing. And you're worthy of your dreams, and they want you just as much as you want them. So keep going, and thank you for supporting other artists on your journey.
That's beautiful.
For sure. Shout out to all the people using their talent, and shout out to all of the people that are just trying. You know, I mean, that's the start. That's the starting point. There's a lot of things that people have tried that when they started out, it didn't start out well. And you just got to trust that it's going to get better along the way. I'm a firm believer that whatever is meant for me, whatever God has lined up for me, can't nobody take it away from me.
Mm-hmm.
So no matter what mistakes I make along the way, no matter how low quality my videos may look, no matter how, down bad my, the stuff may start out, it just is what it is. It's a starting point, and just keep going with it, man. As long as you're trying. There's a lot of people that don't succeed at anything just simply because they didn't try. So.
Yep. Respect the hustle.
Y'all so wholesome.
You miss 100 of the opportunities that you don't take.
Yeah, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right.
And I got 2 albums coming out. An EP and an album.
LP, all these P's in the building. Huh? Shit.
Oh, music coming,
No,
man.
I appreciate
Music's coming.
And anything else? Anything y'all want to add? Did I miss anything? Did I cover everything? No questions? Any questions for me? I don't want to ask you questions.
He's loving He's loving unity.
So yeah, hey, the place of the time is now. I appreciate everyone for coming through. Would you mind closing us out, sir?
For sure. Dear Heavenly Father, I want to thank you for waking us all up this morning. Thank you, Lord, for putting us in our right mind, giving us the activity of our limbs, putting breath in our body. Thank you for allowing us to be able to commune together this morning and being able to have this discussion, talking about the great plans and the great talents that you've blessed us with, Lord, the great ideas, the big ideas that you have blessed us with. As we continue to move forward in life and continue to work on these things, Lord, we just ask that you please continue to guide us, continue to show us the things that we haven't even thought of yet, the things that we haven't even planned on building yet, Lord. Continue to show us what those things are and help us connect with the people that we need to connect with to be able to get to where it is we need to be. We love you, Lord, and in Jesus' name, amen.
Ashe.
We out.
Peace.